All right, let me show you what we're going to be doing today. So let's go to Google and search for Materialize CSS and click here. All right. So I want you to look for components and then floating action button. All right, so this is what we're going to be using, we're going to be doing today. As you can see, this is what you call the floating action button. So once you hover it, there would be other icons or buttons that will appear, okay? So we're going to do from floating action button and basically until FAB toolbar. Okay, so for our activity, no need to do all of these, like copying the properties, etc. We're just gonna do this little small red icon. All right, so let's go ahead and start by opening our VS Code. Okay, let's close this one by clicking File and then close folder. Let's create a new one. So this is going to be, let me right click and new folder. Let's do FAB, short for floating action button. All right. So what I will do next is I'm going to click on the Explorer icon, drag it all over here so that we will have a new folder project. Okay, so once again, we're gonna create a new file, which is, I'm gonna name it fab.html. Okay, so first things first, we need our doc type. We just need to type in exclamation mark and press enter. It will give us our doc type, okay, our basic codes with head and body. So as for today, we will be using materialize. So I want you to go to get started and look for CDN. So first things first, we need to copy both of these. All right. So let me copy this one and then paste it. Where will we paste it? We're gonna paste it here in the head, any section here. Okay, place it here, for example. All right. So one good practice is we need to create the style CSS. So create new file and then style.css. Okay, so that we can style our heading and other things. So I will put a comment. So all you need to do is type in control and then question mark. It will give you the comment element. And I'm gonna type it here, style.css, so that I know where my link is. So for you to link the style CSS to your fab, all you got to do is to type in link, then press enter. And here in the href, you need to type in style.css. Okay, then just click here or um, okay, press there. And then there you go. You already have a style CSS, but I will do that later on. I will stylize and customize the heading and other things. Okay, so for now, there's another component that I want you to use aside from materialize CSS. We will also be using jQuery. So let's go to Google.com. All right, and then let's type J as in Juliet and then query. Query, and then CDN. So aside from materialize, this is another component that we'll be using. So we can run our floating action button, right? So just click the first one here, and you will see the list of versions of jQuery. So what I want you to do is to look for the latest, which is on top, and click on minified. So please choose minified ha. All right. And then it will give you a script to be used in your HTML. So just copy or click this copy icon. Now we will be pasting it where? So the jQuery should be placed, it should be placed on the body. All right. So it should be here at the bottom. Okay, let me tab. All right. So that's your jQuery. Let me go ahead and create a comment here. Control question mark and then put it here jQuery. All right. But I forgot something. I only have one materialized CSS link here or codes here. Remember I told you there are two. So let's go back to get started of materialize and we forgot to include this one, the second one. So materialize is not gonna it's not gonna work if you don't put both. One in the header and one in the body. Okay? So let's copy the one for the body and I'm gonna put it here sa ilalim. Okay. So you have your materialize here sa body and then you have jQuery sa taas nung materialize. Okay? All right. So, para hindi na ako pabalik-balik, nag-scroll left and right, I'm gonna view, okay, and then I'm going to view and then word wrap para kahit paliitin natin siya is nag-compress siya. Also, I want you to show the preview. Right-click on fab.html and then click show preview para alam nyo yung um, itsura ng ginagawa natin. Alright, so dahil wala pang laman yung pinaka-body natin, it's just the script that we have here. Wala pa tayong laman dito sa preview. Okay? So I would like to change the title. Unang-unang dapat natin gawin is i-change natin yung title, which is nasan title? Nandito. Okay, let's change it to ba't nandito ang title? Let me just ililipat ko lang dito. Yan, dyan kasi ako sanay. And then let's go ahead and change the title to floating action button. All right. So as you can see, nag-change na dito. All right. Now what we're gonna be doing is take a look on what we're gonna be copying. So let's go back to components and then floating action button. So, eto. So, nakikita nyo meron tayong materialize icon, tama ba? So, meron tayong edit, meron tayong attach, etc. So, we're gonna be using materialize icon. So, how do we put it here? How do we link the materialize icons? So, let's go ahead and search icon here. There you go. And remember on your last lesson, you just need to copy this one and put it on the head part, sabi. So, maggawa tayo ng isang comment pa dito. This is materialize icons. Okay, and then let's go ahead and paste it here. All right, so you already have it there. Let me just word wrap it just to make sure. Okay. So wala pa rin, hindi pa tayo nag-start. There's another one because I would like to use font awesome icons. I don't want to use these icons. I would like to have TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and other icons here. So I'm gonna be using and materialize icon does not have those. So I'm gonna be using font awesome. So let's look for font awesome in Google. Sorry, just a moment. Okay, so all right, so here it is. All you need to do is to click Font Awesome. It may require you to sign in, so just please sign in. Anyway, it's free. And go to your kits. Okay, just click this one, the puzzle one, the code. This is your free kit. So you have like 2,000 um, icons there. And then go downstairs or downstairs at the bottom page and then copy this code, script code. It says here to put it in the head. So let's put it here. Let's just type in a comment, control question mark, and type it here, font awesome, font awesome. Okay, and then paste it here. And font awesome has two scripts, okay? So one is this one, and the other is you need to go to Google once again, font awesome, type in font awesome, and then CDNJS, or you can simply just look for CDNJS, okay, in Google, and look for the font awesome link. All right. So, para gumana yung ating font awesome, kailangan din ito. So, dalawang script ang kailangan natin, ha? So, I want you to choose the latest version. Usually, yun yung nasa pinakataas, ito. And then, alin nga dito? Ito ba? Ito? No. It should be this one, the middle one. So, click it to copy it. And then, this one, we'll be putting it here. Kasunod lang din ng ginawa nating link. All right? Control, question mark. And then, let's put font awesome CDNJS or JavaScript. Okay, then let's put it here, paste it there. Now we have all the components that we need for this specific project. Okay, pwede na tayo mag-start mag-copy. So I want you to go back to floating action button. All right, and here it is. When you hover the floating button, it shows you additional buttons, okay? So that's what we're trying to replicate. But first, let me copy this. So as you can see, there is a space here. So it means that it has divider and container. All right, so let's go to the body. Let's type div, enter, and then let's put container, class as a container. And then let's do h1. Okay, but that's not what we're looking for. We're trying to replicate this. So how do we do that? Let's go to our style CSS, click there, or click here. And then I want my H1 and maybe H3. Let's do H3 as well. All right. I want them to, let's open a curly bracket, to be thinner. So let's choose font weight and then let's do 300. There we go, it's thinner now. Now I want it to be reddish. So let's do color and then let's do, let me try to type in red. Okay, but that's not the red that I'm going for. So I'm gonna click the U cube or hover over U cube and choose somehow similar to it. There you go. I think that's fairly similar. Okay, let me just extend this one. That's quite big. So let me go ahead and try to, no, that's fine. All right, so what we will be doing next is that the divider, okay? So I will go ahead and add a divider, div, with a class of divider. There you go, you already have a divider there. Okay, now we have a paragraph here. Let me just copy this paragraph. And let me go ahead and do a P for paragraph. and paste it here. All right, so as you can see, but it's too black. Again, it's better. It's cooler in the eyes if it's color gray. So let's go ahead and style it. So P and then open and curly brackets. Let's change the color to gray. There we go, Grey. But it's too gray. Let me go ahead and darken it a little bit more. Perfect. All right. Now, this is the code that we'll be using for this one. I want you not just to copy and paste it, kasi hindi kayo matututo. So I want you to copy it, but not highlight and copy paste. Just retype it and try to understand what's going on. So I'm gonna explain it to you. The first one is we need to create a div. Okay? So let's go back here. So we already have a division, the first division. This is that. Okay. Now we will have a different division. So let's type div. And then let's enter this so that we can organize it. Now, what class of division is it? So we'll be using this class, fixed dash action dash button. Basically, that means that it is fixed here. Fix kahit i-scroll nyo, naka-fix yung location niya. Okay? So let's go ahead and do that. So that's div with a class of what? With a class of fixed action button. All right. Or BTN, sorry. Fixed action dash BTN. Okay. So what do we, nothing happens because there's no A yet. Okay. There's no anchor yet. So let's create an A and classify it as a button. All right. So A, let's just remove the href. Instead, let's do a class of btn dash floating. Remember we did this last time. Oh, as you can see, dahil fixed action button siya, doon na siya pumunta. But it's green as well as it's very small. So yung btn floating natin dito is palakihin natin. So btn dash large. So that's how you do it. And then let's make it color red. So let's type it red. Or let's say deep orange dash orange. I'll do deep orange. Okay. All right. So there's no icon whatsoever. I'm gonna go ahead and copy it. So it says here that it will be using a material icon. Okay. A large material icon. So let's do an icon. How do you do the icon? So inside this ha, inside the A. So ayusin na natin ng nakatab para maayos siya. So let's do an eye. Okay, what kind of eye? So let's do um, a class of material icons. Material dash icons. And then let's go to materialize icon. So let's search for icons here. There. And what type of icon do we need? So let's see what is used here. Mode underscore edit. So let's look for it. Okay, so it used this icon. So let me copy the name of the icon and put it here sa gitna nung um, opening I tag and closing I tag. Sa gitna po dapat. So there you go. Ayun na siya. So meron na siya. Ano po? But I want it to be large. Okay, it says here large kasi. Palakihin natin yung icon. So let's type it large here. Large. Mhm. Let me put it here. Okay, I think something happened, but yeah, hindi masyadong lumaki. Anyway, let's go ahead and proceed. What's next? I will introduce you now to, ang sumunod na kasi niyan is yung list. Eto na kasi siya. Pag sinabi nating list, merong mga multiple things under one title. For example, let me show it here. So here is how you use a list. We have two types of list. We have unordered list and we have ordered list. Pag sinabi nating unordered list, ito siya. All you need to do is type in UL. Tas ito siya, yung UL. Under ng UL, kayo na maglagay ng kung anong list ng gusto nyo. For example, here, coffee. Gusto ko pang maglagay ng isang list pa. So, list, let me try juice. And then, let me run it. Okay, so meron tayong list. Pag ginawa naman nating ordered list or OL, what will happen is that naka-order siya, may number siya. Eh, ayaw naman nating pag kinlik natin to, lalabas may number yung icon. So, we will only use UL or unordered list. Okay? Para wala siyang number. Okay, so let's go back. Pinakita ko lang sa inyo kung how do we use the UL and LI. So, we will be creating a new list. So, unordered list ha, so UL. Okay, under the UL, paghiwalayin nyo lang yung opening and closing tag. Sa gitna nun, dun kayo gagawa ng list. Okay, let's go ahead and do a list. This time, let's try to do list li. Hindi natin gagamitin is word kasi ito yung word. Ang gagamitin natin is icon. So, yung list natin is list of icons. So, meron tayo ulit na A dyan. Okay, so gagawin natin uli ito. So, let's copy this. A with the class of btn floating and then kung anong color siya. So, gawin natin tong red. Okay, so sa unang list natin is enter uli natin, sa gitna tayo gumawa. Meron tayong A, and then with the class of, anong klase siya? Let's go back. A with the class of button floating, and then yung kulay red. Okay, so let's go ahead and button floating. Wala pa, hindi pa po yung gagana ha. And then, hindi pa kasi natin na-i-initialize. And then color red ang gusto natin. Alright, so wala pa siya dyan. Okay. Okay, and then we will be, for the moment, we will be using, let's see what is used here. So, gumamit sila ng insert chart na icon. So, nasa ng insert chart? Insert chart. Ayun, insert chart. So, kopyahin lang natin yung name niya kasi gagawa tayo ng another icon here. So, itong list na to ay may lalabas pa ng, or unordered list, may lalabas dyan ng mga list. So, yung unang list is an icon which is called the insert chart icon. Okay? Nagagawin natin kulay red. Oh, sorry. So, under ng A, okay, meron tayong list, meron tayong A, okay, na button. Yung button na yon lalagyan natin ng icon sa loob. So, paano magawa ng icon? So, just press I, and then with a class of material icons. Okay? And then kung anong pangalan ng icon. So insert chart. Alright? Okay. Now they do have, let's go back, let's see, they have four list of icons here and buttons. So we'll be copying this mula dito sa list hanggang sa list. Okay, we'll be copying 1, 2, 3. So apat na sila. All right. So this one, let's go ahead and check. So meron tayong chart which is red, meron tayong yellow, yung quotation mark. Okay. Okay. So this would be yellow. And what's the next color? Green for upload. Let's change this third one to green. And then last but not the least is attach, which is blue. Let me type in blue. All right. So we have insert chart icon here. Ang next icon natin is quotation. Let's look for quotation here. Quotation, wala. Ayun, format quote. So let me copy this. Paste it here sa gitna ng dalawa nating I. Okay, this one, the green one is the upload. Let's look for upload. Not what I'm looking for. There you go, yung file upload. Let me change this to file upload. And the last one is attach. So let's look for attach underscore file. All right. Let me paste it here. So as you can see, wala pa ha. Kahit i-click nyo siya, wala pa kasi hindi pa na-initialize. So ang floating action button needs to be initialized with jQuery. Kaya pinagawa ko sa inyo yung jQuery dito. So as you can see, meron tayong jQuery script para siyang JavaScript. So papaganahin pa natin siya. So let's go back here in the floating action button. As you can see here, this is the first part. We're done here. Okay, all we need to do is to initialize. Now, there are two types of initialization. We have the Java and we do have our jQuery. Para mas mabilis, yung jQuery na lang ang gamitin nyo. Ano? So, let's copy this one. Okay? So, saan nilalagay ang script? Dito po sa pinakababa pa. So, sa taas ng body. So, magawa na lang kayo dyan. Ano po? And then let's type in what we see here. So that's dollar and then parenthesis, dollar, and then open parenthesis, document. No need for you to memorize this ha. So kopyahin nyo lang for the moment and then ready, dot ready. This is to initialize kasi yung inyong script eh. Dot ready and then open parenthesis. We also do have function. Just copy it, just follow my lead, okay? And then open parenthesis and open curly brackets, i-enter nyo, okay? So far, so good. All right, next, what we will be doing na is this part. Okay, let's go ahead and do a dollar sign once more. This is to initiate um, the, the function. Next, open parenthesis again. And what do you call this? A single quotation. Ilalagay natin dito sa loob ng single quotation ay kung ano yung dineclare nating class kanina. Yung ano ba yung papaganahin natin? Itong fix action button ito. So copy this one. Copy. And then let's paste it here. Okay. And then dito sa dulo is lagyan natin ng dot, floating action button without spaces. All right. And for now, let's open another parenthesis. Okay. And then let's do semicolon. All right. All right. Let me try to test it. Oh, I forgot something. So actually, you need to have it inside a script element. Okay. So let's go ahead and type it script. Okay, and then let's move this other, or let me copy all of these. Let me put it inside the script. So let me just arrange it properly. Okay, there you go. Let's try to test it out. Oh, I think I'm missing semicolon here. Okay, tama ba? So, sige nga. Ito dapat yun. Copy ko muna. Let's see if it's the same. Yeah, it's actually the same. Let's see. Oh, there you go. It's now working. So this is very critical, guys. How you need to make sure that it's exactly the same as here para gumana, ha. Kahit colon, semicolon lang ang kulang nyo, hindi gagana kasi. So for now, yeah, you can definitely copy this muna. Okay? And then put it here. So as you can see, every time we are hovering it, may lumalabas na mga icons pa. Okay? Now, what I want to do, because I'm not satisfied here just yet, and we're gonna do the others, I'm gonna show you the options that we have. For the options, eto po siya. Hindi nyo na kailangan gumawa ng another na ganito ha. So, I want you to experience lang kung anong idadagdag sa ating dito. Alright, but for now, let's go ahead and customize everything. So let's go ahead and tune style. I want blue theme. So natutunan nyo naman na kung paano yung tamang pagpili ng theme. I want something which is color blue. For example, this hue perhaps. And then let's make it darker. All right. And then let's go ahead and change the floating action. So I'm gonna put here floating action button para alam ko kung nasaan siya. Okay, so gusto kong baguhin yung pagkakulay nito. Perhaps I want this blue as well. So let's see, instead of deep orange, I want it, let's say teal, or let's say blue. It doesn't match the color that I chose. There you go, blue. Blue here as well. And then I want the icons to be ano na social media icons. So I'm gonna be using font awesome na. Okay? So the first one I want the first one to be blue or light blue. Let's do blue for the moment. And I'm gonna delete this. I don't want to use this icon. So blank siya. I want to use Facebook. So let's go ahead and go to Font Awesome. Um, let's go to search. Let's search for Facebook. Nasa ng search? Ayun. Let's go with Facebook. Then let me click free para free lang ang maipakita niya. So I'm gonna choose this icon. I-copy ko lang tong nasa baba, i-click ko, and then i-paste ko dito sa loob ng dalawang A. Opening A and closing tag na A. Alright? So let's see. Bakit wala pa siya? Ayun. There you go. So the second one, I want it to be, let's see, Instagram. So that's gonna be red. Okay, and then let me delete this. So let's see when I hover on it, red. Let's go ahead and look for Instagram here. Close this one. Instagram. Mali pa spelling. All right. Instagram, there you go. I'm gonna choose this one and then copy it. Let's go ahead and paste it here. Let's see what happens. You have Instagram. Now I want next is YouTube. So let's go ahead and look for YouTube here. YouTube, mali na naman is spelling. All right, and enter. Let's look. I'm gonna choose this one because it's better. Let's click here and paste it here. And then I want red as well. Let's hover. There you go. And for the last one, I want TikTok. So that's going to be TikTok. There you go. Let me go ahead and copy it. This one, click. And I'm gonna delete the whole icon because what we have here is an attach icon. Delete the whole icon and then paste this one. And I want it black. Let's see. There you go. I have complete one here, but I want for this one, I don't want the edit icon. This one, it's not editing, but it's an option. I want a hamburger menu. Okay, we have different types of menu. Let's see here. I want to use this, the bars menu. Okay, let me copy it and let me paste it. Where is it? It's here, yung pinaka main na floating bottom action. So delete ko na itong icon na to and then let's paste this. Let's see. Oh, yan. Much better, right? Okay, so that's way much better. Now, what I will do is I will customize naman yung floating action button natin. So let's see the options we have here. Let's go back here. So let's look at um, the options. Here you go. You can actually change the direction. It says here, currently it's by default na nakatop yung ating paglabas ng icons. So you can actually use, let's try left. Okay? So let's go back here. Saan natin ilalagay yan? Dito po natin i-customize sa script part. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so let's go back here. How do we do that? Can we make it instead na pataas is dito sa left or tinatawag nating horizontal um, bar. Now, what I want you to do is look here. Meron tayo dito. Pwede nating ilagay yung option dito sa part na to, sa floating action button. So, all we have to do is punta kayo sa loob ng parenthesis and since magdadagdag tayo ng option, maglagay tayo ng curly brackets and then enter. Okay? So napapansin nyo, nag-add lang tayo ng curly brackets para may additional tayong options. So let's type in kung anong sinabi dito. Sabi is direction. So pwedeng left, bottom, right, top. So I'm gonna do left. Alright? So direction. And then gagamit tayo ng colon and single quotation mark. Single ha, wag yung double. Let's type in left. All right, let's see what will happen. Ayun, nasa left na siya. So that's how easy it is to do that. Now, let's do hover enabled. Okay? So ito yan. Ito yung sa horizontal fab. Yan yung ginawa natin kanina. Ayun, naglagay lang tayo ng left. Ito naman is hover enabled. So kung mapapansin nyo, pag tinapat ko dito, hindi ko pa kiniklik ha, lumalabas na siya. So yan yung hover enabled. Gusto kong i-turn off yung hover enabled. Lalabas lang siya kapag i-click ko. So let's go ahead and add. Maglagay tayo ng comma. Maglagay tayo ng hover enabled. Tama ba? Enabled. Let's go back just to make sure. So hover enabled false. And then, oh, nalimutan natin yung single quotation mark. And let's type false. Let's see. Oh, hindi siya gumana. Let's see. Wala dapat siyang quotation mark. So let's remove this. Let's just put comma. Ayan, pag hinover niyo siya, hindi na siya nalabas. Ikakailangan mo na siyang i-click. Alright, so that's for that. And then that's for click on fab. Okay, kanina horizontal fab, ngayon is click on fab. Next, what we're gonna be doing is fab to toolbar naman. Paano yan? Anong sample niyan? Ito pala mga sample eh. Ayan, oh. Ayan. Anong sample ng FAB to toolbar? So pag kinlik mo yung ating toolbar, ito, ang lalabas is ito na. Yung parang meron siya sa ilalim na dun lalabas yung option niya. So let's do this. Paano daw gagawin? So kailangan merong toolbar enabled is colon true. So delete muna natin tong mga to and instead ang ilalagay natin is oops, hindi yan. Ang nakalagay is toolbar enabled colon true. Let's see. Ayun. Kaya lang hindi lumabas yung mga icon kasi let's see. Let me try to check. Okay, so ayaw niyang gumana. Dapat lalabas dito lahat nung magiging parang toolbar siya. Lalabas lahat nung icon. So let's try to figure out. Ano daw sabi dito? Balik, let's go back. FAB to toolbar, instead of displaying individual buttons, you can transition to FAB into the toolbar on click. Just add toolbar sa class. So ilalagay daw natin yung word na toolbar sa class ng FAB. Nasaan ba yung class ng FAB? Let's go. Ito yung floating natin, yung FAB natin, di ba? So, maglalagay lang daw tayo sa class ng toolbar. So, anywhere here, let's paste and then toolbar. And let's see kung gagana siya. Ayun, kaya lang, gumana siya, kaya lang naka-floating ang bawat icon or ang bawat button is naka-floating button pa rin. So, dapat hindi na siya floating, hindi na siya bilog. So, let's do it. Ito kasi yung mga icon niya, yung apat na icon. Ayun, no, naka-floating kasi. So, let's remove floating. Let's just add, do btn, regular button. Let's see. Ayun, may isa pa yung TikTok. Tanggalin ko yung sa TikTok. Ayun, mas okay na siya, much better. So, ano na siya, FAB to toolbar na siya. So, that's how you do it. Okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and save this just to make sure, or just Control S and let's open it. Para mas malaki, tingnan natin, nandito siya sa folder ng FAB. Ayan. So we have the FAB and we have the style.css. Let's open the FAB. Let's see yung ginawa natin. Ayun na siya. Ayan, nagana na siya. Mas maganda siya sa malaking screen. So that's what we're gonna be using ha guys. Please screen record this time kasi hindi natin makikita kung ganyan lang. Instead of screenshot, please screen record and send to GC. Okay? If you can also screen record yung ibang types of fab, mas maganda. So thank you so much for listening to this video.